Today we're swapping out my Wimpy stock side mirrors. Look at this one, I've been driving with duct tape for 2 years. The best replacement I found is from Boost Auto Parts, made in America. Look at these big things. Bought the version with every option, so this thing will be sweet. Time to take the door panels off again for the 100th time. Remove these 2 screws in the door panel. Pop off the door trim piece. Pop off the control piece. And we're gonna pop out these connectors. That one, pry down on that middle connector and it will pop out. Don't mess with that white tab. This one, pry up towards your body very lightly and that will pop right out. Next, pop that tab off and then this will just pull right out with our pick tool. Pull the foam out. Now the door panel's ready to come off. We'll just use our pick tool right there. Pry around the edges and it'll pop right off. All right, with the bottom loose, push up and it'll go up off the ledge. Now we'll take out the old mirror. There's 3 nuts to loosen. Get the 2 closest to the rear first, and then with somebody holding the outside, undo that last one. I used a 10mm to loosen these. Basically 1 turn and then hand remove them. The last one, the angle is terrible. Just use a regular 10 wrench or a better tool if you have it. I did this without a helper. I mean, the mirror won't fall out. It's loose, it's still connected. Remove the connector here and throw away that old piece of crap. Just pry up on that tab and it'll pull right out. And with your other hand, hold the cable and it won't go crash into the ground, not like it matters. Comparison of old and upgrade. Huge difference. And thankfully they have new nuts with washers built in. That'll be great to support the added weight, plus this bracket to support the added weight. All right, now we just fish that wire through with a helper to hold the light. First we will put the lower nut on. Now we'll do the nut closest to the engine. Stick some cardboard in there as a catch basin because you're probably going to drop it at least once and it's hard to get out. Get somebody with small fingers to do that. Lastly, do the support bracket. So I'm doing this in stages. I'm just mounting the lights. I'm doing the wiring another day. So tape those 2 together so this one doesn't fall down. Wrap that around there so that when you slam the door, you don't kink the cable. And then we will proceed with the wiring.
This guy. Should be long enough. Yeah.
What did you tape to that?
This is like a piece of Romex wiring for your house. Sweet. Just gotta bend it in the right direction.
Nice. Yeah, there's no way we would have got it without that stiff.
Yeah, I think that made it a lot easier, honestly.
You can just pull all the slack out.
Yeah, that's the plan. He made it look so easy without the stiff thing, but I think...
Well, that guy, I think he worked for them. Yeah, the logo is blasted every like 30 seconds.
He's probably done it a handful of times. I'm gonna pull this slack down in there because I don't think we got anything else to do up here.
So now we just thread it through the boot.
It's just a tight space. Oh, there we go.
So we just fish the wire through that hole. So it doesn't have to come all the way off, just a couple inches. Get that door panel off, that stupid peg won't close.
We're about to pop the head and then do the battery.
I'm just gonna run these wires under the carpet. Alright, coming out there. Let's take the orange from the left and the orange from the right.
Mm-hmm.
So the one, it's gonna have a lot more length than the other, right?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
why.
He just did it when it was plugged in, didn't he?
No, he undid it
He
just
undid
like
it,
this,
okay.
but this is the view he had too. And I see why he couldn't pull it out any farther. There's not any slack on the dang thing.
Nice.
So this is the brown wire he's talking about right here. He said it's in pin S. It's labeled right there, S.
S, sweet. So here's the, I believe they're all the same. It's 4 of them.
I mean, there's different types, but I've always called them Scotch locks. I might cut this back just a little bit. Take a little pressure off that brown wire. Oh, there it goes. Now it's closed. So that guy goes like that, and then we're gonna crimp the 2 same length wires together. Although, if any of the connections are bad, it's not gonna be this crimp.
I need a heat gun?
It looks like it's heat shrink. Does heat shrink his?
Yep. That's
Yeah.
the next step, I guess. So we're putting the 2 black cables together, trimming them. You put your finger on the bolt for the ground. Where the hell's that at? Right there. Okay, cool. Alright, you got them trimmed. Twist and pinch.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 light blue wires.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta make sure you get the right one.
Yeah, there's pink, light blue, dark blue, light blue from the bottom. So you want to get that second light blue one that's right above the dark blue.
Heat gun?
Yeah.
So that's the left blinker.
They always flash fast because of your LEDs, right?
I'm not sure about that.
They've always been flashing fast. I've seen your truck when you roll into the lot.
Yes. Do that again. I want to see what it looks like. So it's going there as well. See what that looks like. Go ahead. Good. So we drilled the hole for both white wires into the firewall there, below the pedal, or below the steering column.
Yeah.
So where are we exactly?
Right here.
So the instructions on the website said
Come all the way down here.
to go in by the fuel filter, but we're going like 3-4 feet closer to the engine.
Yeah. Dang it, dude.
What?
The fucking light died.
So the cool thing about splicing in here is that the passenger side white wire was too short to even reach that fuel filter, right?
Yes, it appeared to be too short by the time we ran it. underneath the carpet like we did.
We're going light green. This will be the best shot of any of them. Oddly enough, I have the clearest view.
See how this fuse being underneath the truck is not ideal. If you have problems with any of them, these would be my guess.
Can we wrap the shit out of it somehow with some black tape or something?
Yeah, we could wrap it up. I just don't know if it'll do much good. And that shit ain't waterproof. And then they're just fucking some low amperage wires running reverse lights, so it's like you're running anything critical. At least the bare copper part's gonna be heat shrink. This comes with no warranty.
What happens if water gets in that like fuse?
That's what I wondered.
I can imagine the fuse would be waterproof, but maybe it is.
No, it doesn't look like it is. I mean, I could tape it, but
Should we? Does it need air?
no. It's just gonna be a bitch to undo if you ever want it undone.
Taping the fuse.